Hey sports fans, and welcome to the Cavalier Sports Report. I'm your host, Shawn Simpson. Joining me in the studio today from the Cavaliers basketball team is Danzel Wright. Danzel, welcome to the show.
Yep, thanks, appreciate it.
So Danzel, we are so excited for you guys to get on the court and start playing, and the season is getting ready to kick off. How are you feeling about things right now?
I'm excited as well. I'm ready for the season to start. We've been preparing this whole time, working hard, getting in the gym every day, and we starting to build some chemistry. So I'm just ready to finally put it out against another team. Like, we've been competing against each other for so long, so I'm ready to, take my anger out on somebody else.
Now, I know you guys have been scrimmaging, and you have another scrimmage tonight. How's that going, getting out there and getting a chance to run the court with some other guys?
It's good. I mean, like I said, we've been waiting to play against other opponents and all the practice and just buying into what Coach says. And when we get out there, it's just everything just flows. It's like we've been playing together for a while. That's what it looks like. And we got a lot of competitive guys, freshmen coming in, making an impact right away. So it's been good.
That's fantastic. Now, you only have two guys that were on the team on the court last year coming back, and you being one of them. So what's it like being one of the guys? I mean, you've got to be the veteran. You've got to be a leader on the team. What are you doing out there to bring these guys along and help them out?
I'm just making sure everybody doing what they're supposed to do in the classroom, for one, and then being the leader on the court, leading by example and vocally. Making sure everybody getting in the right spots. I'm kind of like the coach on the floor, basically. So that's how I lead the team.
Yeah, so you're leading it by example and directly, yeah.
Yeah.
So how has it been coming from last year where you didn't have Coach Jeffers directly involved to this year? What's the change been like?
It's different. With Coach Morley, last year a lot of things were more like up-tempo, and Coach Howard. But now we kind of settled down now and make sure we do things the right way. Coach Jeffers, he wants to make sure everything we do is correct. So when we get in the game, it'll be second nature. And we do a lot of repetition of our plays and stuff too. So that's only the main difference for real.
Yeah, so Coach Jeffers talked a lot about the process and making sure that the team needed to buy into the process that the coaches were giving to you guys. You feel like he's instilling that and you guys are buying into that?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of our players, a lot of the freshmen, they had a hard time adjusting at first, but now I feel like everybody just getting in the rhythm of it, getting the flow, and we definitely buying into what Coach's saying, because I let them know myself, if we don't buy into what the coach is saying, then we're not going to win. So I definitely try to put emphasis on that in the locker room.
Yeah. Now I got a question for you. You're from Washington, D.C. How does a kid from Washington, D.C. end up in Overland Park, Kansas playing basketball?
I mean, actually, because when I was there coming out of high school, I didn't really have a school to go to, to play at the next level. It was coming down to the end of the summer, and I was still looking for a place to play. And so one of my old coaches from a long time ago at Theodore Roosevelt High School, Coach Rob, he allowed me to be able to come here because he knew Coach Sauter at UMKC, and they both told me that this would be a great spot for me to come to be able to put my talent on display and try to play at the next level. So yeah, that's why I came.
Yeah, well, we know Coach Jeffers takes a lot of pride in the academic accomplishments of his players as much as their on-court accomplishments. So speaking of that, where do you see yourself going once you hang up the Cavaliers number 11 jersey? Where do you see yourself landing?
Hopefully in the pros. hopefully, I mean, my ultimate dream is to be a professional basketball player, but I mean, if not, then I'm pretty sure I'll have a degree for business, and I'll have my own business. Pretty much, that's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah. So keep working at it and just keep going. So my last question that I always ask every coach and every athlete, I just find it fascinating, and that is, what do you do as a teammate, as one of the team leaders, to get the guys either in that last time before you take the court, or before you leave the locker room, or in that last little bit of time you have on the bus on your way to a game, to draw the guys in, to get them focused, and to get ready to go out there and play? What do you do to get them hyped or get them focused or anything? Listening to music or a speech, or what is it?
Well, sometimes we'll listen to music and everybody will just be jumping around, getting hyped. But, I mean, for the most part, what I say, I like to pray. I like to bring all the teammates together and pray first. And then after that, I do exactly what you said. I get them focused. I tell them, every game is a big game, so be ready to come out and compete. Even if you don't really get a lot of time, just be ready, because your name could get called at any time. And I just try to make sure everybody on the same page as me mentally, and that everybody want to win. That most times freshmen will come in, and even if they're not playing a lot, they might just sit back and wait and go through the motions. But I want to make sure everybody dialed in, on the bench, on the floor, everything. So that's basically what I do.
All right. Well, Danzel, we are excited to see the Cavaliers on the court, see you guys getting out there and competing.
Yep.
And can't wait to see it. November 6th, first home game, and hopefully we'll have a big crowd there.
Yep.
All right, well, that's it for today. So on behalf of the whole JCAV team, I'd like to thank our guest, Danzel Wright. So that's it for today. I'm Shawn Simpson, and this has been your Cavalier Sports Report.